All right, here we are. We're out in the parking lot.
We are.
What are we doing?
Well, this is something very different. If you want to find out whether you are fit or just how much of your body is fat and how that's not healthy for you, we're going to explain how all this works and what it could do for you coming up after this. You're watching Breakfast Television. You're watching Breakfast Television on this Friday morning. We're doing something a little different today because Ruth Foster, what's going on here?
This is Bodycomp imaging. We're doing a total body scan of Peter to determine the distribution of the muscle, fat, and bone within his body to see whether or not he's in a healthy range.
Okay. Why?
Why would we do this? Well, some people jump on a bathroom scale and they get the idea that they're fine because the weight looks good, but they've actually been increasing their fat mass and losing some muscle mass.
So what you're saying is you can think that you're slim and yet you're not healthy.
That's right. You can be under-muscled or you can be over-fat.
Okay, and how does it determine this? Does it take one big picture of it?
It's a series of 7 lines that put together one picture of the body.
Okay.
And from that, we're able to actually look at the distribution of the fat and the muscle within the body, make sure that we don't have unhealthy accumulations of fat in the abdominal region.
All right, so where did this technology come from? How did you start doing this?
This technology has been used in the hospital for probably about 20 years, looking at hip and spine in detail for osteoporosis assessment.
Okay.
But it's actually the total body picture that we're doing, which is looking to see, like I say, not just the amount of bone in the body, but very accurately the muscle and fat grams as well.
Is it bad that I don't want to know any of this?
No, you're not alone.
Really don't want to know.
There's a reason my business partner is on the bed and not me, because I wouldn't be sharing it with the public.
That's what I was afraid of when I heard about this the other day. So Peter is your business partner. How long does it take to have this whole thing done?
The entire scan takes about 7 minutes, and then we go over the results with the clients, and that will take us another sort of 10, 15 minutes
and
to make sure they understand it.
Like?
Our base price is $99, and people can check our website. We oftentimes have specials. We like to do 2-for-1 specials to encourage people to go and get a scan, make some lifestyle changes, and come back and see the results.
Right, but Ruth, this must be better for some people than for others, right?
Absolutely.
You don't want to really freak people out with something like this.
Well, you don't want to freak people out, but knowledge is powerful, and knowledge is motivating, and so by knowing where your numbers are, even if we can only encourage you to get down by 4 or 5%, even if you're significantly overweight, decreasing your body fat by 4 or 5% will decrease your risk of cardiovascular disease. And
and you can see all those things when you do this?
Yeah, we can tell you whether your fat has changed, whether or not you're decreasing your fat mass, so that'll associate with your health risks.
Okay, so once he undergoes this process, it gets sent to the computer,
to the
right?
computer, yeah.
So you want to show me what it looks like on the computer?
Let's have a look on the computer screen.
Show me that there and how this works, okay? So that's
this is the picture of Peter.
Yeah.
Okay. And basically what we're going to do is segment him. We use these little red lines to break him into different areas. And we get the distribution of muscle and fat in his arms and his legs. And we like to compare the amount of fat mass in the abdomen to the rest of the body. And we compare the lean mass, the amount of muscle, sort of left arm to right arm, left leg to right leg. And most of us, if we're right-handed, will have a bit of a right side dominance, but you don't want to be overly
it looks like just a big x-ray, though.
It does, doesn't it?
And so it doesn't really show you that much, right? It doesn't get into a lot of detail?
It doesn't give you detail for medical conditions like fractures, tumors, or arthritic changes.
It doesn't show you anything like that?
Not at all. That's not what we're designed to do.
Because I'd be afraid, really, of having this done and somebody looking at it and going, oh, geez, maybe you should go see your doctor.
No. We're going to say, oh, geez, maybe you should get a personal trainer. Or, oh, maybe you should be,
that's bad too, though.
Well, but it's good news. We're trying to prevent you getting to the point where you need the cardiovascular surgeon.
Okay, so how do you know that this is ideal? Like, how do you know that this is okay?
How do I know that Peter's healthy?
Yeah.
We compare his results to the American College of Sports Medicine values, and we have certain norms, and they have to fit within the certain ranges.
So you don't see any problems there when you look at Peter's?
No. At this point, the image is not
you're telling me that your business
diagnostic.
partner's a perfect specimen? Is that what that is?
Oh, you're putting words in my mouth.
That's what I do.
Yes. Can this be used against me?
Okay, so how do you know?
He's healthy. We won't say he's normal. He's healthy.
And how can you tell that, though? Like from the bone mass, from the bone structure?
We're basically, like I say, we're looking at the muscle and the fat distribution.
Right.
And we can call it up. I can't. It's not going to switch to a different page for me right now. But we can basically, like I say, look at his printouts. I've got one here.
Yeah.
And see what the distribution for the different areas are, and then see whether or not his range. Wow. Like you can see, he's got 15.4% fat on his body. Okay.
And what should he have?
Anything for males. We've got our little distribution here, between 8 and 22 because he's under 40.
Okay, so 8 and 22% should be your percentage of body fat.
For males under 40. There's different ranges for women, different ranges for under 40 and over 40.
And you know what, Ruth, we're all out of time, so I can't even try it even if I wanted to. Isn't that a shame?
That's a shame.
Isn't that terrible?
It is. We'll make some arrangements for you to get done.
No, we don't have to, but thank you very much for teaching us all about it. Here's Dawn.